Welcome back to another Commercial Trucking Chronicle video. Monday morning, grand rising to you guys. Hope you got yourself a nice cup of your favorite coffee and a pair of cool shades to rock out with. I got mine. You know it. I'm not showing up without it. Okay. So this morning, I'm over here. Let me take these off because I don't need them on right now. Ain't no sun. Don't look like it's gonna be a sunshiny day. Gray skies. It does look like we're gonna end up working, but it's just look at that. Look at the sky, man. You don't know what's coming through, bro. You don't. You really don't. And I'm just gonna stay optimistic about the day, right? And the week, and the month. It's off to a new start. All of it. You know what I mean? So that's the way you start is the way you finish, right? So. Um, Keep a positive attitude, man, through the week. Yeah, that's my advice for you. Keep a positive attitude through the week. It is kind of muggy out here. I need to turn this AC on. I don't like having the AC rolling all day long, bro. I'm telling you. But, you want to try to stay cool, right? So, that's what the shades are for. You know what I'm saying? The shades is why you're staying cool. But then the AC kick in. That helps, especially in a hot day. So I got up this morning, woke up, and wouldn't you know it, my dog was sick. She's throwing up this morning. So I had to clean that up. Um, and then I took her out for a walk. Took her for a walk. You know, she did her business. I'm trying to tell her she's stubborn, especially in the morning time. Bro. She get on my nerves sometimes. Bro. I'm telling you, I look at my man and then they run around in a little four-wheeler joint. And can't wait to go somewhere. Got a little off-road vehicle for the guys, so they ain't gotta walk around out here. There's about five of them in there. There's about five of them in there, man. On tight like this. That's a little small little car anyway, but it's off-road vehicle. I think we're getting ready to get started because we've been just hanging out for a while. Just getting ready to get started. But it's gonna be a long day. It's supposed to rain. It's pretty muggy. The whole country pretty much getting saturated. What can I tell you? Bring a raincoat. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got an umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Wear your your rain jacket today. We don't want to talk about rain. Not this morning. My man going. I'm going. I'm getting ready to go do what I gotta do. Go do what you gotta do, dog. I'm just sitting tight. They said sit tight. We get to you. I'm gonna sit right here and wait for the rest of it. Hope y'all morning is good. Got 8 people. Y'all hit the like for me, man. Show me some love, man. I appreciate y'all even, you know what I'm saying, subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hey, thank you very much. Somebody got it. Somebody got it. Hope you got your coffee. Okay, okay. Hope y'all got your coffee. And I hope you guys' day is gonna be a prosperous one. Thank you for showing me some love. We got one like. We could do better than one like if there's 12 people here. And I hope they're not all bots either. I hope y'all are real supporters. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this is Monday and your week is going to be a great week, right? The way you start is the way you finish. I got a perfect attitude right now. Don't mess that up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on my. Come on. You know, Like, he came to work on time today. You know, man was, seemed like he was in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Had his shades and stuff, his coffee. You like my shades? I got a new pair. The other one's broke. They cheap. Cheap shades, man. Getting sick and tired of getting robbed over there at the truck stop. They keep robbing truck drivers, man. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And we stupid enough to keep buying them because we got to look cool. All right, that's my man. All right, boom. He must go be nice and wave back. He said, I ain't talking to this guy. Yeah, he got big truck. You don't like truck? Oh well. Oh well. But anyway, um, over the weekend I did a little riding around, you know what I'm saying? About to move pretty soon. Hey bro, who's that? Haley. Oh, Holla, Holla and football. Holla. How you doing, Holla? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you for joining me. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, brother. Football season is coming. As a matter of fact, I'm a diehard Jets fan right here, man. That's why I think that's why I don't get no love on the job site. Because they be mad at me. They don't wear that stuff out here. You know? One foreman cussed me out. He did. Yeah, he cussed me, but he didn't cuss me out. He was like, what the hell you think this is? And he's a Miami fan. He's a Dolphin fan. I'm like, man, go ahead, man. Get out of here. I don't know. I'm not going to change, though. I'm not going to switch it up, though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me effed up. Freaking freaked up. But I appreciate y'all, man. So how's your day going this morning? Highlighting football. Who's that? Where you from, man? What's your team, man? We getting ready to start. The season's getting ready to get started. Drafts and all of that, whatever they got going on. These guys are getting ready. They're going to be in the locker room. See, they don't got a locker room out here. They got porta potty. Yeah. They got porta potties. They don't have locker rooms out here. King Retro is in the house. Grand rising to you, King Retro. Appreciate you for joining. I know 4 likes is, we're working on trying to get those numbers up. But, I take what I can get. You know what I'm saying? I take what I can get. I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Appreciate it, man. I got that coffee to get me, help me get my pep in my step. You know what I'm saying? Got a positive attitude this morning. It's Monday. We need to start our Mondays out with a little positivity, Who knows what the weekend was like for a lot of people. I heard you got a lot of guys was on Motivate. Who no Elevated had a live. I mean, I heard he was up to like 2 a.m. It's kind of late for me, man. I usually shut it down. I'm in the bed by about 10 to get my rest. But I need to try to do a little bit more uh, hanging out with the rest of the content creators that are usually, they go and support different people's channel. I wait till they come over here and support me, man. Come on over and support me. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. I try to get up here every day to give a little bit of motivation, show you guys what's going on out here in this construction world. Uh, road, heavy highway, heavy hauling. I don't do heavy hauling. Well, the dirt's pretty heavy. Call me Dirt McGirt. Nah, that's my man ODB. But shout out to ODB, man. Rest in peace to that brother, man. Plenty of Dirt McGirt out here. Come get some. So I was talking to Hallahan, right? Hallahan. That's how you say Hallahan football. So over the weekend, right, I did a little bit of riding around. I made it a little short, you know. About the, I'm hoping and praying that you know what I'm saying. I'm able to, get off of the third floor where we at over there. It's hot. It's burning up. Burning up. I moved in and I moved onto a third floor. And I don't want to have to move out. I do want to get out of there. But man, do you know how much stuff I gotta carry? I'm not carrying nothing. I got two sons. And I got a son-in-law. I'm gonna have to get them to come help out, man. I'm not trying to lift nothing heavy. So what's going on? Ain't nobody. Where's all the people at? Where's YouTube? Y'all got a signal or what's going on? Have you guys been keeping up with anything in the news, like besides the conflict over there with the Hormuz? Like, I heard they're looking for some girl, man. There's a girl that they're looking for, bro, in Virginia for something. I don't know, man. They said that she pewed a couple guys on the job site. She rode up to the job site and took two Bammers down. She was a bad one. And I come right here trying that stuff. Rode up to the job site and pew two construction workers. They must have told her they were going to give her some bread or something. She came for the money, and they was like, nah. Lil Wayne, is you the rapper? Oh no, I'm not associated with Bati man. No, Bati and the man associated with a Bati him Bati. You must be a Bati boy. Wayne and Bati. Give you a chance to get right, Wayne. I'm about to see you out the door, bro. I'm saying though, what's good with you, Wayne? Is you the real Lil Wayne? Can't be. Can't be. Look at this. Look at my man coming. He the reason I done messed my daggone truck up. Coming down the hill, I didn't even see him. Here he come. He's a Bama. I ain't gonna talk. I ain't talking about. Slow moving, slow rolling, Daddy. I see. That's it. It's nice and slow around here, man. That's what we doing on Monday. Take it easy, man. Pump the brakes, right? And see, look, here come these guys. These guys, look at these. Maybe he just was a taxi. I think this guy's a taxi. He's an Uber. Here comes your Uber, bro. Probably about 5 of them in there. He's shuttling everybody around the whole daggone job. Yeah, it gotta be about 5 of them in there. How many of them is in there? Oh, it's just two. Just two people. So once they done with their safety meeting and stuff over there, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get back. We're gonna get it popping. It's just hot like a mug, bro. I can't take it. I'm human. I don't want to run the air conditioner. You could sit in the AC all day, man. I gotta deal with that crap at home. The AC and the fan. It's too much. It's like it's not even hot like that. They got that stuff blowing like crazy. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I took a shower this morning. I'm starting to sweat. Put some lotion on me. Nice lotion. Me oiled me up. I shaved a little bit. Took it down. And now I'm starting to get I'm feeling sticky. I'm feeling sticky in this truck, man, because of the humidity. And I really don't want to put the air conditioner on. I really don't. But you know what? We ain't gonna sit here and get all sweaty. I ain't doing that. Yeah, so how y'all doing, everybody? 9 people in here. 9 people. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Help the algorithm. Show me some love, man. Support me. I ain't asking you to send me no money now. But if you want to, you can. You don't have to. Just hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the video. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing this morning. If you're on your way to work, if you at work, if you just got a job and today's your first day, let me know if you drink yourself, you know what I'm saying, coffee in the morning or something like that. How you starting your morning? You see how I start mine the same way every day. I start my mornings the same way every day. And pretty much this is the normal routine, right? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a phone call in a minute from somebody interrupting my live, right? You know who that might be. There's another truck driver out there. I ain't saying no names. Let me know. I'll wait for you. Just don't call my phone in the morning. Call me after lunch or something. Let me see what I got in my lunchbox. I want to see what I have. I love these things. What's this called? This is a peach, right? Yeah, this is a peach. Georgia peach. Any Georgia peaches out there? You know, what is that? Interstate 85 going down here. It's a big, huge, gigantic peach. You ever seen that? It's a big, big peach. It's in South Carolina, though. I don't know why it's in South Carolina and not in Georgia. Look, I ain't got much, so I got me some Cheerios. This is healthy. Bam. 2 bottles of water. Stay with the peanut butter cracker. I'm on a budget, man. How do you expect? And then, you know, I keep me some applesauce. I love applesauce. I don't even got a spoon. And I got me a sandwich. That should hold me over. If I work past 10 hours, then I got to stop somewhere and grab something. Cup of coffee. That's it, man. And I sit in the truck all day long, man. I got to get out and walk around. Y'all want to get out and walk around? Come on. I got to throw my heart. I'm on site. And so we'll walk around a little bit. There's a bridge being built back there. They're working on the bridge. I'm not doing that. I'm just hauling, but they're working on the bridge. They're working on something over there. I know that. I'm gonna get out and kick the tires. You know what I'm saying? I do that. I gotta look busy, man. I don't like to just stand around. Go out here and do some investigative trucking. You gotta look tough and mean. DOT over there. I gotta watch out for DOT. got everything on except for steel toe boots. I, my ankle messed up messing with them boots. Oh shoot. Hold on. Oh, gotta use 3 points of contact. All right. Look like it's gonna rain out here today, man. Hey, what's going on over there? I see. Trying to hide. Well, check each tires and stuff and make sure the tires are good. You know, you don't want to be hauling. You got a flat, man. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Tires look pretty good. These tires are real new. I just got them tires. Gotta make sure these damn tires are good. Once I get loaded, man, there's nothing to discuss. I'm getting back in the truck where it's safe. Get back in the truck where it's safe. Because here comes a big machine, and I don't want to be in his way. Hurry up and wait around here. Let's be okay. Yeah, what a day. Oh, I see what we're gonna. I think I know what we're getting ready to do. Look at my man right there. Operator, Mr. George. Mr. George. Hey, Mr. George. How much you pay the new guy? He's no good operator. Wait for Mr. George to show up. As soon as he gets here. I'm gonna take this. Mr. George. How much you pay the new guy? He's no good operator. No, he ain't no good. Oh, that's too much, Mr. George. He's no good. No, he's no good operator. Mr. George said he ain't having it. He gonna say, Mr. George, how much you pay the new guy? He's no good operator. Oh, that's too much, Mr. George. What do you mean? Look, he's no good operator. That's what they be doing. I wonder what they got going on down there, man. I should go over there. I'm just gonna stay in the truck because I don't want to get in nobody's way out here. Oh, there's the porta potty all the way up there. You gotta go all the way up there to use the bathroom. Jeez, it's like I look like about an hour walk. That's why you got the cab driver dude come around here in the 4-wheel drive, sagging down. Or you could just go to the bathroom in the woods, right? You gotta be careful out there in the woods, man. You gotta be careful out there in the woods. I think you're gonna load up with this dirt. Oh, this dirt. It's a lot of dirt. It's a lot of dirt. All of this dirt gotta go. All of it. Anyway, glad you glad you found your way over to the channel, you guys. Um, so I got a Discord. I just joined my man H Security's Discord, but I got a Discord as well. I'm not really sure how to use it. I haven't figured it out yet. But because I know you got to get a like a thing they call it. Uh, it's like your thing. I forget, but I have it. I set it up. The Discord is set up, and so you can go to the address. But I got to figure out how you do it. So I joined H Security's Discord. So hopefully I can learn how to use the Discord by interacting with them because I have it on my computer, but I'm still not. I'm unfamiliar with it. I mean, you can go in there and type some stuff in. I tried to send. I think I tried to send elevated elevated dot chills. I tried to send him an invite or something in the Discord, but I don't know if it went through. I don't know. So I'm not really all that extra good with that stuff. And then the other guy was like, my man H Security was like, "Oh, join the Discord." So all right, cool. So I went over there. It was real easy, simple, boom. So I got to learn how to set that up so that I can have the link in my videos that can bring people over to my Discord. And then we can do a lot more talking over there and things we can't really discuss and talk about up here. Because, I try to stay squeaky clean, you know, on YouTube so that I don't get points and stuff. But if we want to get into hardcore topics, some real serious discussions about, you know, some things, we have to use the Discord for that. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I just like to learn that stuff anyway. I'm all about learning. You know what I'm saying? And sharing information. I know Matt Noah. Shout out to Matt, man. He told me something about He said, he was gonna share some information. But he said even too, he's trying to learn some things. So a lot of content creators, um, we learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? It's all about each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be anyway. And if you like me, if you wanted to type of person that like I'll be 55 in another month or so. At this stage of my life, like getting deep into editing or computer stuff like that, like it's it's just like trading. Like you start, like Warren Buffett didn't make his first millions or whatever until he was in his 50s. So you don't want to never count yourself out as far as saying, or put any limits on your abilities, right? Because I really did think that I was not going to be able to do a lot of the stuff that I'm currently doing because I felt like I was, kind of out of touch with stuff, but, you know, thank God, man. He gave me the ability to stick it out through the times that are tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Stick it out. And it's like even when I was in school, bro. You know, I don't care if I know I was unprepared for a test. I still take it and use an educated guess. But ain't nothing like studying, right? So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times we need to get into the classroom. Now, I gotta hook up with Lashana, and if you're watching, I gotta get with you. I gotta get my money right. I gotta get my money right. You got my listen. I'm allocating certain money to certain things. Other monies, I can't tap into it. That's like somebody calling me up asking me for money because they know I'm about to do something. Like, yeah, you about to go on vacation. Let me call you before you leave and borrow 400. You got money? You about to go on vacation? Like that's vacation money, bro. So that's what it is. I can't allocate money to things that I don't have money for until I have that extra money. But I feel bad that I can't do it, but I have to stick to my, what I'm saying. I have to stick to my thing, like, what I'm saying. It's like you see what I got for lunch, bro. I'm really over here. Yeah, sure, I could go sit down and eat and all that and everything. I try to do it every once in a blue, but not as much as I used to do it. I pack a lunch, and I got applesauce, Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? Peanut butter and jelly crackers. Tell me I'm not on a budget over here, right? So that's snack money. That's snacks. That's my snacks. That's my little, my lunch money. You know, I still do peanut butter and jelly. And I make fun of people that eat peanut butter and jelly, and I love it. I wasn't making fun of nobody. You know what I'm saying? I was just basically being a little comical about it. Like, I wouldn't feed my dog peanut butter and jelly. She gets treats. Woo, just felt a little headache. I took this medicine this morning for my headaches. A migraine headache. When it comes, I feel it. Man. Okay, we passed the 30-minute mark, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me, yo. The one person not saying here, salute to you, man. If it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be nobody in here. Look, they disappeared on me. You disappeared on me, man. It's you too, man. I'm gonna end the stream, bro, because I'm gonna keep going. Why not? Why not? You know, why not keep on going? I need some watch time. Y'all gonna watch this video. Please go watch the video. I need some watch time hours. So that's what we're trying to do, get the watch time hours up. Um, I gotta post them. Like, I have videos that I didn't even post that I was probably, up there for 2 hours, 3 hours, and I left them private. But I can make them public. I just gotta go back and, oh my god, I'm sweating like a freaking, like a man. Whew, I need to get one of them fans. I got AC in the truck, man. Let me stop being cheap. I ain't even. I just don't want to get sick. I don't want to get a head cold. I already got headache. How you guys doing with this weather, man? This weather's crazy, bro. Okay, it's 81 degrees. It's at 8. It's 8:20 in the morning. It's 81 degrees right now. Muggy and humid and everything. I mean, no complaints. At least it's not raining, because if it was, we wouldn't be out here right now. You know what I'm saying? So glad, grateful that you know today we able to work. Just get, I'm cooling down. It's getting chilly now. My shirt getting a little cold. Yeah, man. So this week, like I said, man, we got started with a good attitude and everything, regardless. I know sometimes, man, when I get up sometime and I'm on my way to work, first thing I'm thinking about, man, I gotta go ahead and deal with these, But right now, I'm not even worried about them dudes at all, nothing. You know why? They don't pay my bills. You ain't paying my bills. It's what I'm worried about you for. Right? Just stay out my way, stay out my lane. Stay away from me in the fuel aisle too. Don't come talking to me in the fuel aisle. I'm filling my tank up. I have no words. Can't even get a compliment. Hey, you did good today, sir. I saw that dirt you was hauling. You did good. I'm like, oh really? Well, how about the truck? Yeah, the truck look good, nice and clean. Okay. I wish they had one of my other guys. There's another guy I work with. He mad cool. I wish he was over here with me. I think they got all those guys on another job. It's another big job that they on. But they can stay over there for. I mean, I'm good here by myself. I mean, with one other person, that'd be all right. But most of these guys out here, except for him, I know him. He's cool. He rolling. Look at him. Let me get in that machine, man. I know how to run those things. I used to have one of those, bro. I had one of those. My man scrapped it on me, man. He's wrong. He gonna take it to the scrap yard, scrap it, and then he kept the money because the engine blew on it. The engine seized up on it, man. So after the engine seized up on it, I just gave up on the machine altogether. I was like, I wasn't thinking to scrap it. He went and got somebody to come get it towed from where it was at over to the scrap yard. And well, it wasn't actually a scrap yard. He actually sold it for parts. And I told him, I said, yo, where my money at, man? You know what I'm saying? Where my money at? You know? And he tried to say I owed him some. I owe you nothing. That was crazy. I actually had one of them John Deere's, man. It was a 500C, John Deere 500C, 500 series, with the boom and then a bucket. I remember I had it for about 7 months, 7 or so months before the engine blew. My man sprayed too much of that starter, that ether in there, because we were trying to get it to turn over. He sprayed too much of that stuff in there, psst, and that engine blew. Boom! It didn't blow like that, but it seized up. Hey, I appreciate you for hitting that like button, man. Hitting the emojis. I got you. So I guess he sold like all of this equipment and stuff like that. Somebody will buy it to part it out. You know what I'm saying? If you have any, equipment like that, you can sell it. Somebody, they'll take the parts. You know what I'm saying? This guy was selling. He had like, you think it was a junkyard, but it was like a skeleton yard where if you had like older equipment, you know, he had old payloaders, these big heavy things like these big earth movers. He had all that stuff out there, and a lot of it was old, but you could still get parts off of it if you had some. So that's what my man took, and he sold it to him. I come to the yard one day looking for a part, and I seen it. I said, that's my check. I said, yo, how you get the machine out here? I said, what? He said, Pete bought it. I said, what? He said, yeah, old man Pete bought it out here. I said, how you? I start now. I know he bought it, but he gave Pete money for it. I could tell him like, yo, nah, that's mine. But the motor was already seized, so I just let him have it. I didn't say anything to him. But that's when I went back to Pete and I told him because I was like, once the machine broke down and where it was at, it was there for like 2 months and it was like on somebody's property. They wanted it off their property. And I was like, bro, what you gonna do with it? He was like, what you said, so you're gonna get somebody to come tow it? We need to get somebody to come get it. I think I was off somewhere doing something else, wasn't really thinking about it. And next thing you know, I just noticed I drove by there and it was gone. So I was like, all right, cool, he got it out of there. I'm thinking he's trying to get a new motor and put in there. I'm not putting no money into that. You know what I'm saying? So I was basically willing to part ways with it after that anyway. And it wasn't until I went out there to go, I was down for some windshield wipers. He had a truck like what I had. He had a bunch of trucks out there. And I seen that thing John Deere that says a 500C. At first, I was like, I got a tractor like that. Then I looked, I said, that's mine. Pete done sold it to him. Old man Pete done sold it to him. I said, this dude grimy. So then I went over to Pete. He had a car detailing little spot. So I went over there to go holler. I went over to see Pete. I said, Pete, man, what happened to the tractor? You know what I'm saying? He's like, well, you didn't want it. What you mean I didn't want it? You know? And I said, you took it up to Cherry Hill. I went up there, I seen it. And I said, how much he give you for it? We went back and forth. So, I mean, I was like, I already know it's like pulling teeth with this old man. And he's an old school dude, he play hardball, He signed out, so man. I just said, whatever, man. Whatever, bro. I can't mess with you no more. I'll never go half with you on the machine again. You take the machine somewhere and hide it. Keep it. Be doing jobs with it. Poor old man. Pete's off the hook. He used to have it going on too. Sure did. He had a couple of them big excavators like that over there. We had John Deere on that one. He had an excavator about that size. He had a couple flatbeds, and he had a Kentworth and a Peterbilt. Because he used to crush cars up and then take them, and his son used to take them. His son and another guy. I wasn't messing with Pete around that time. That's my wife's brother's. Um, Pete's daughter has a son by my wife's brother. So that's how I got hooked up with Pete. Old man. Yeah, paving box. Pete used to do all that stuff, man. We used to do a lot of stuff, man, Pete. He always could talk me into, something like going half with him on the machine or going, doing something with snow removal. We did a lot of snow removal. In fact, that's what I'm going to use my thumb tag as for this video. We did some snow removal. We had the machine like that and my dump truck. We used to get all kind of. Now you're talking about, look, I'm not going to talk bad about him. Pete, I learned a lot from him. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a licensed plumber if you're digging up, you're making a connection to the city water line or sewer line. Like we could dig out everything on the property to make the, sometimes it's just those clay pipes and stuff get old and then, they bust and, people got problems with their sewer system. So we would reconnect the pipes, right? We would dig it out and reconnect the pipes. I would either Pete he would haul. Pete didn't really like to drive. So I would do the drive. He would rather do the digging. And then, I tell him, man, get off the machine. Let me run it, man. We went half on the machine. You don't want to let me run it. So after he done worked just about all day, well, I could see why he didn't want to, he probably wanted to make sure he got down to that pipe. And he'd let me cover it back up, put the dirt back on it after we reconnect. But we had a plumber, a guy that was licensed, that would come, Mr. Jennings. Mr. Jennings. So he would make he would fit the connection from the sewer line, from the city line to like the residential line. But you gotta have a license to do that. We could dig it up. A lot of times, we do stuff like that over the weekend. before the inspectors would come. We done had it dug up and did everything and covered back up and all that, and we out of there. But it's long gone. We did that so many times. No, never got in trouble. But you got to have a licensed plumber to do that. Yeah, Pete done robbed me. That old man got me. Catch him at the gambling spot. Old man Pete got them dark glasses on like Biggie Small. Pocket full. Gambling like a mother. Like Pete's crazy. I mean, chill, because somebody gonna see this that door. Woo, it's hot. So I'm real comfortable around this type of work, but I miss a lot of I miss working with the real guys, man. Like, these guys are cool. I don't know none of them, man. I mean, when I come up, like those people, but they all back home. But you know what? I'm glad I'm down here. I'm glad I'm not up there because I don't like the winters like that no more. The winters were very brutal, very cold, and almost merciless. Like no mercy. Blizzards. Well, we was equipped for that. We was equipped for that stuff. One of the few. One of the few. One of the few. Oh man, let me tell you about my boy, Marshawn. And he might be watching. Now I'm gonna talk about Marshawn. So my boy calls me up, and this is my man, right? He called me up and says, "Yo, man, I need you to come with me to go look at him." Matter of fact, I think he bought it wasn't a cat. He bought Sean bought a John Deere. It had extended boom, just like this one. Just like boy. And we used to be like back in the day before he got into construction work and all of that. We were apprentices. We were in the union. We were bricklayers, right? We were bricklayers. I'm gonna tell you the story. So we were bricklayers, and we went and got our minority licenses to become contractors. You know what I'm saying? Minority contractors. So we plugged in with the boss we were working for as bricklayers through the union hall. So they used Tone's company, and he blew up. Tone blew up, right? So that was my man. Because long before we was even into all of that, we used to hang on the streets together. We got a Tone always talking. Me and Jimmy got a different relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tone. All right, whatever. You know, pay me like you're supposed to if I'm working for you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the streets. This is legit. You know what I'm saying? And so Tone wanted to get a backhoe, right? So he called me up. Yo, I need you to come with me to go look at this machine. I said, all right. So we went, came pick me up, and we went to go look at it. I think it was he brought it up in New Hampshire somewhere. We was in Connecticut. So we drove up to, I think, Massachusetts or New Hampshire, whatever. And I'm telling him, like, I know he's going to spend some money because Tone got some money. He got some big money, right? So I'm telling Tone, like, what you going to do with it, you know? But I already know what Tone had planned to do. He was trying to build his company, but, you know, you going to start buying more equipment or what you going to do? Because, I mean, when I used to work with him, I would just work with him as a bricklayer. Like, we done a lot of schools. He had contracts working with Yale. They really plugged him in, right? He had got the key to the city. I was like, Tone, how'd you do it? He got the key to the city. The mayor gave him the key to the city. I had a ceremony for him. I was almost there, man, at one point, man. I was almost there. Won a nice contract with the city, man. Word up. I went to that meeting. I had to meet the fire chief, the mayor. When I went to go sign in, it was down in City Hall. I went down there, and you know what I'm saying? The mayoral aide was there when, not the mayor, the mayoral aide was there, right? Everybody got signed in before you go into the thing. So I signed my name. She said, "Oh, Mr. McLean, we've been waiting for you." I got nervous. I wasn't ready for that, man. I wasn't ready for that, yo. She put me on the spotlight that night too. And then my man, he did some grimy stuff. This is what I'm saying, man. People be doing grimy stuff, bro. People be doing some grimy stuff, going behind your back, because he doubled back on me, man. The GC knew of me. He didn't know of he wasn't even my partner, but we had an office space that we shared together, right? We had an office space that we had shared together. And it was crazy. How I got the contract was because a city inspector, his office was right across the hall from my office, or from me and the guy office that we had. And so, and I knew his family. I knew his family. I knew his people. I knew their family. You know. And so he told me about a contract. He said, put in a bid. You know. So I had a girl that was I had hired her through the Department of Labor, from the Labor Department, because if you go through the Labor Department, you can get your help. You get professional people that know what's going on. Like it's okay to hire somebody, but you don't want, when you're doing business on that scale. You know what I'm saying? You're messing with the municipalities and people downtown. You want people that have a background in, kind of working with that. So you can find these people through the unemployment office. You go there and your contractor. You let them know what you got going on, and you're looking to hire somebody, right? That has these credentials. They're going to send you a list of people to pick through. So I winded up hiring this girl that you know I didn't know her, but I knew her family. It's always people somebody's, because they got the family last name. Oh, you're so and so. Okay, well I know that family. They into this and this and that. Okay, yo. Oh, okay. You never know what people's family do, or how involved. Hey, how you doing, man? Pretty good. All right. Run to the quarry. Excuse me? Run to the quarry. Okay. You know the ABC? Yes, sir. Come back in, another lady I know, turn around here, back here across this bridge for David. Bring it to him, the greater man over here. All right, so I'm trying to think, which rock quarry am I going to? Which quarry? Luckstone. Oh, Lucky. Oh, yeah, up there. Yeah. Okay. All right, 10-4. You said ABC, right? ABC. I got you, man. I gotta go to Lucky Stone. We're gonna finish this story, y'all. We're gonna finish this. I gotta go. Peace and blessing to y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Have a great day, man. Let me get some work done. Man. They paying me money. I'm on the clock. Man. Give me sitting here all day, not doing too much. Not looking good for the home team.